All right. What's up? Happy Thursday. Man, today's going to be a great day. It already is a great day where we are. Welcome everyone to our community of acceptance and celebration. We call it NFT ART TALK. We're here live Monday through Friday hanging out with you guys, finding new ways to experience the NFT art scene, honestly. Yesterday we were streaming live from the metaverse, a little art, a little live music. That was an awesome experience. Today we're hopping back in to kind of our more standard format, listen to some music, check out some art and artists that inspire us, talk about some hot topics. We like to keep it in the range of NFTs, art, music, fashion, and culture. That's kind of where we're hanging out. Today we're going to talk about some artists: RAOUL MARKS, Tim Cook's, I know he has the Dream Big project, the Bank DAO, their NFT project, WORLDXWEALTH, or World by Wealth. I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce it. Sly Stallone, GUAC Not Extra, and Kristaps Dokan's. Thank you guys so much for coming in and hanging out with us today. Make sure to like and subscribe to keep in touch with us. You can do all of that right down there. After you hit that subscribe button, don't forget to hit the notifications bell so you know when we're live. It'll hit you up wherever you have your YouTube connected. Follow us on Twitter. We're going to respond to those DMs if you have any questions or want to hang out. And we're always hanging out in spaces. In fact, tonight at 8:30 Central Time, we're going to be hosting a space. Who knows how long that goes. Our last Thursday Twitter space, I think, went on until like 2 or 3 in the morning our time. I think we were in there for like 5 hours. We love hanging out in these places and hope that you can come join us in there. But without further ado, my name is Moshe, aka DJ Fetus, and this is my boy Karthik NFTs. What's up, dude? How's your day going?
Man, it's going good. I was being a degenerate, being in spaces early in the morning and late last night.
DGen life.
DGen life. I should wear my Degeneration X shirt. I'm gonna do it if I'm a DGen the next couple of days for sure. But yeah, it was cool. I was in a space last night. That was the first time I was kind of like in there when they actually released the mint. So it's kind of cool to check that out for the first time and see how these people are getting into it. But yeah, man, just doing good. And then I found a chord that allows me to kind of DJ in spaces. So I'm looking forward to that space tonight and seeing how that kind of works out. A dream of mine to co-DJ with DJ Fetus.
Yeah, dude.
So that'd be cool.
We did that one show. We did that
one
one art show. That was like the beginning. Little did we know, like we two are artists. And that was like right before. Right. That was like 3 years ago.
Yeah, right? I came up to Dallas.
Yeah, we like DJ'd our homie show. Man, we should get him on the art show.
We should.
He's real tight. He's still doing tight stuff. I wonder if he's doing NFT stuff. I don't know.
NFTs all day, man.
But yeah, last night was real tight. Honestly, that was real tight. We were in Bullish Traders space. An artist we're going to talk about later on the show today, Tim Cook, was doing his mint for a really cool project that has a lot to do with like sports and athletes and finance and health. It's really interesting. And we basically Bullish, like out of nowhere to start the mint, was like, anybody that mints his NFT, I'm gonna give you a free DGen NFT. And then this other guy's like, oh yeah, and you can also like add. I just think it's cool, like a lot of these live mints, it's like all these NFT creators come in and they're like, this is a community, we'll do this together, you know what I mean? And then if you buy his, I'll send you this, and this will happen to that. And then it's cool because as a new collector, which I would consider myself, I get the opportunity to like buy into a project that I'm interested in, and then also take part in other communities that I'm also interested in. And I think it's cool that that kind of camaraderie was happening. And so shout out to like Bullish, and I think Garbit, who's another. I mean, we'll put their links down in the description below after the show. But I know Garbit, I think, put something up, and then maybe there was another artist, I can't remember. But yeah, that was a really tight space. I know both of us were like just kind of DJing in there for for a few solid hours.
Yeah, because they did like a midnight release. I guess it's 11 o'clock our time, but yeah. It was just interesting to see that. I wasn't there when they released like Bored Ape Yacht Clubs or CryptoPunks, so I just kind of wanted to see how are they doing in these spaces. But yeah, we'll go further into that when we talk about Tim Cook.
Yeah. Well, awesome. Maybe let's go ahead and dive into some artists. I'm over here trying to get the live tweeted out for us too. So
yeah, for sure.
Let's dive in. Let me get this share up here.
Art all day, every day, man. I feel you.
Yeah, you know, Karthik and I are really obsessed. We're artists for the artist here, and we hope everybody that's hanging out with us is feeling that vibe. And you know, any artists that are here with us or watching this here later are more than welcome to hit us up. You can shoot us an email. You can send us a DM on Twitter. That's probably the easiest and fastest way to get to us. And come on the show. We want to interview. We're gonna do some interviews this weekend. We wanna talk to people. So if you want to come up here, you want to show your project, whatever, come holler at us. All right.
Yeah, we're just trying to get everybody's work out there. But yeah, you want to talk about RAOUL MARKS first? This kind of artist I found online when I was surfing Instagram, actually. He just makes badass videos, honestly. If you want to click on one of these, any of them are real tight, from my opinion. But yeah, he has some astronaut kind of space scenes and just real badass 3D digital artwork.
Do we have sounds? Or we? Oh, no sounds.
That's no okay. Sound. It's all right.
That's all right. We'll provide some of our tunes in the background.
Exactly. There we go. Some DJ Fetus with it, even up in the level. But yeah, this one's a cool one.
If you like that, hit up Raoul and be like, "Yo, get some DJ Fetus and Karthik NFTs on your tracks." He seems like a really cool artist, and also like I know he's doing some like really big stuff too. You know.
Yeah, I mean, his work looks like, you know, video game to like movie type of work. Honestly, when I was browsing through his catalog on Instagram and stuff, but yeah, I just like the art. Honestly, I always bring up badass video artists, and I'm just like, wow, that's real tight. I hope one day I could create, you know, just as great art as they're doing. You know, honestly, in the visual realm.
Yeah, I know we pulled up a couple links too. I thought I just wanted to look at some more videos. Oh wait, this one might have sound.
No sound. That's all right.
That's all right. I love the spaceman, dude. I love all these people with their space worlds. But yeah, it looks like he did some stuff for with Lovecraft Country. I saw this in his. Yeah. He got an Emmy nomination.
That's real tight.
I mean, Lovecraft. This show was real tight. I don't know if you saw this show, but if you haven't,
I saw a little bit the first season. I think I saw it.
All right, let's go.
Let's check it. All right.
Yeah, so this was his website, which I thought was kind of cool because it had like a lot of the bigger projects he's worked on. It looks like he's done some video game stuff. I just personally, done some stuff with the VMAs. I don't know if he made all these title screens or I just started researching them because Karthik put me onto them. Thanks so much. But in the realm of NFTs, he has some stuff on Super Rare, it looks like. Let's check this out.
Yeah, real tight.
Here's the sound. Yes.
Rippy.
That was awesome, dude. I love the sounds. I love the sounds. Now we have to watch another one. Okay, similar. That's tight.
Yeah, just real cool.
It's like the Moon Man.
Yeah. Old school MTV Moon Man. Is that what you're thinking, bro?
Yeah. Yeah, because
I agree.
we just were on those MTV Awards. It looked like he had some stuff on the awards, right?
Yeah. That's tight. Yeah.
I don't know. That's pretty cool. That's really cool, man. I'm glad you found it. All of his links are down in the bio below. If anybody wants to check his stuff out, all the links we just showed you here are down below. And yeah, that was really tight. So we were kind of talking about Tim Cook a little bit and his project a little bit. But I know he was kind of the next one. Karthik, you want to talk a little bit about what he's got popping off? I got a couple links for him open too.
Yeah, so he has this project called Dream Catchers, and it's under his pseudonym Dream Big, Be Big 20. But Dream Catchers is a project, and it's kind of like a PFP project that he released last night, actually. And he had like an MVP whitelist, then he had a mint that went public, and then now it's for sale. And I think you can trade it on OpenSea or any secondary marketplace. But the big thing about his NFT is that he's trying to teach financial literacy, actually. And also, I think he's bringing together some of these athletes and some of these people in position. I know he mentioned there's one of the stories was that he had a lady that was a woman that's actually an NFL coach that was working with him, which I thought was real cool. But yeah, they're just trying to make it so I think kind of like mentorship programs also teach people about a new way of financial literacy in the sense of like also NFTs and like what it could do for communities. But he was talking about like incorporating a lot of in real life experiences. And also what I liked about it was that he's a minority, so it's minority owned, so I supported it. But I know they have a video on here. I don't know if you want to play it, if you want to, or just we could just point people to it to go check it out. But it's like a little teaser. It's one more down.
Okay,
cool. Yeah, this one right here.
Oh yeah, so, actually I do have this open. So we have a link to this down below. I think this is it, right?
Yeah, that's it.
We're hitting you the same, but the boosted spacecraft are looking good to us. Over. That's affirmative. Robert, say it again. Check start. Dream catchers, we need your support. Will you join us?
That's tight.
So yeah, it's just like he's trying to bring a community together, and he's starting with the PFPs. I know when you minted them, you didn't have the reveal yet, which is the actual profile picture JPEG you're gonna have. But I think they're going to reveal that in the next couple of days. But what I really liked about it is just trying to teach people about financial literacy. He's trying to build a community. He has some connects in the, I guess, like the football kind of industry because he played in it. So just trying to bring that community. So he's trying to legitimize it. He has a team together actually there. I know Nick Young, the CPA, was in the room. I'm assuming maybe some of these people are also in the room. But yeah, I see Tim Cook always kind of in these rooms all the time. And it's just cool. He's just trying to bring people together, honestly. And you know, he's saying he's trying to bring legitimacy to like at least like trying to bring in real life experiences and actually have backing from like his network and stuff like that. So I think it's cool, man. I support anybody that's trying to do that, and you know, he's at least in the community checking out the rooms and you know, interacting with them. You know, so at least he's trying. I think it's just tight, man.
Yeah, I think this is really tight, and yeah, I mean, he was in the room I mean, his project is tight. His career is interesting. I mean, he's an NFL player, just hanging out with everybody in a room, which is always cool. And he has a really well thought out plan. I think he has a cool project. And yeah, it's always good to see like somebody who's like, this is my project and I'm gonna be the face to it. Like, I'm not gonna, you know. And so shoot him a follow. All the links that we just showed you on the screen are down below. And yeah, I look forward. I know you got one yesterday, and I'm trying to get these. But you know, it's gonna be fun to be in everyone's community and take part in it. Also interesting because of the sports kind of superstar connect. I wanted to talk about the bank DAO. I know they were hanging out in the room yesterday also with Tim Cook, but I just kind of stumbled upon like an AMA that they were hosting over the weekend. I know there's some more like professional athletes behind this program. It's a community coming together to basically operate a bank in some capacity. Like, I'm just starting my research on this project personally. I've heard them kind of pitch it a few times, and I've like looked at some stuff that they have going on. But essentially, they have a DAO. If you don't know what a DAO is, we talked about it in I think the third episode, and they're bringing this group together to bring access to finance to people all over the world, and regardless of your disposition. And I just love their content, dude. Like, I kind of want to bank with just personally, not financial advice, I kind of want to bank with somebody that posts shit like this, dude. You know, like, corporations want war, like, you know, and like they're obviously trying to represent people. I mean, this is just the content that they're posting. This is their voice. But I know it's a lot of minority participation in this operation, and I'm doing a really poor job explaining exactly what they want to do because I want you to go do research and I want you to engage with them. But they are doing fun stuff, like they're doing airdrop tokens for people who are in their Discord early, like now, like go join their Discord, ask them questions. All of them are available to like answer any questions you have. I know that they already have the tech. Apparently they're telling everyone they already have all the technology built out to be a bank. They're gonna send out like debit cards for access to tokens and different ways of using their financial ecosystem, and they're launching this NFT coming up as part of that program. It's called World of Wealth. Again, like, it's all about these groups are all about financial literacy and access, you know. And both of these examples that Karthik and I are showing you right now are like, I mean, there are people that don't necessarily have to be doing this, to be honest. Like, they're probably pretty well off. They just see it as like an opportunity to do something cool and connect with cool people, and they are the faces. Like, these NFL players are in these rooms talking about it. They're like leaders in their community who are also very intelligent people and have amazing careers from what they've told us in these spaces, working on extremely diverse projects of all sizes, right? They're all just hanging out doing this with everybody, you know. And so come hang out with us is kind of the moral of the story, and check out these projects. Every link you see here is in the description below. I just had to show you their website because I thought it was real tight. Yeah. It's like one of those old bank screens. You like,
it kind of reminds me of Mr. Robot a little bit.
Yeah, right. And you can like type in help, and then you can like,
so yeah, for all your young people out there, that's how it used to look back in the day.
But for real, but even then, it's like, it's so tight, you don't have to like click links. It's like, yeah, it does remind me of Mr. Robot. You're right. Yeah,
cool,
see,
man.
Investment firms, Fortune 500s, other DAOs, other community initiatives. I mean, it's just a really cool program. I'd love to have somebody from this program come talk about it, you know, and
for
Tim
sure,
Cook,
man,
for that matter. Like, come hang out. Like, we'll pull up your links. It'll be a great time. Okay. While we're on the superstar touch, Let's do it. If you don't know, well, most of y'all probably don't know already. Sly is like, he's someone that Karthik and I really look up to. He's definitely a role model.
Man.
He like did it himself, dude. This guy did it himself. He produced his first movie. He lived in his car while he was doing it. That was what, Rocky, right?
He had to loan his dog away during it.
Yeah,
just crazy stuff. Yeah.
And apparently he keeps it real. Like, I have not had the fortune yet in this life of meeting him. I feel like I will, hopefully, at some point, just because I really do respect him that much. But anyways, let's talk about this article.
Yeah, one of my favorite actors of all time. Rocky's one of my favorite series of all time. But yeah, when I saw this, I was like, man, we got to talk about this on the show for sure. So Sylvester Stallone, he's releasing like a PFP kind of collection called Planet Sly NFT collection. His website's called PlanetSlyActually.com. But it's 9,997 digital generative art pieces that he's releasing. And with some of them, actually, you're going to get like in real life experiences. So they're talking about having a dinner. They're also talking about virtual movie screening, exclusive events and stuff like that. And I think the mint price was 0.1. And so I think right now ETH is around 3K, so it might be $300. But what is cool about it, and they're talking about actually making some of these into like spin-off series and things like that. I thought the website was real cool. It was designed pretty cool. But what I really like about it is like Sylvester Stallone, one of my favorite actors for all time. And for him to do something like this, just to reach out to the fans and also embrace the new era of like how he could send out his collectibles to the world and also create new content, and for him to embrace that and actually be doing something with it, I think is just real cool. So I thought this is a cool thing, and I might end up getting one of these because he's one of my favorite actors all the time. But just the chance of like, hey, maybe you do get a dinner, but even more than that, just to support him in this new endeavor, and that he's supporting like a new way of releasing material that I think the youth is going to embrace more. So I always like that with any artist, that they're always transforming and knowing how to release their stuff new and not just keeping it in old ways.
Bro, you got to get the young Rocky rocking the
man
hat, dude.
I know, bro. When I saw this, I was like, man, I'm going to get at least one of these because I grew up 80s, 90s, more 90s, but his films are all over the place, bro, in the 90s and the 80s for that matter. So, and I always liked all of them, man. I had a Rambo lunchbox. That's how much I thought he was tight.
That's real tight, dude. Also like, like for us, like I think this. I just think it's really cool. Like, of course, Sly's in here somehow. Like, for us, he's been like such a superstar hero. And part of it because we love his movies, but mostly just the way he's done his career. He's been his own boss, and he's done his own thing, and he's very successful doing that. And follow him on Twitter, y'all. Don't forget. And maybe we'll see him hosting a space or something, and be like chilling with him, dude. That would be so cool. I know, I would always go to Miami when I was growing up because my grandparents and I have a bunch of family there, and one of my uncles had this boat in like Key Biscayne area, and we would always drive by his house, like because it was like he just had this beautiful, he like lived next door to Madonna or some shit, it was like, and then like, and I was always be like, man, I wish I could see Sylvester Stallone, like. And then like all of his movies were so tight. But yeah, I mean, we're not do your own research, y'all. Like,
right,
just because we're interested doesn't mean that you have to do
it.
Yeah, and we're not financial advisors. Who knows what a Sly Stallone aftermarket's gonna look like? But it is something that we might be doing.
For me, in the end, it's just like having this digital collectible, that he fully authorized and authenticated. That's what it really is.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It's buying. It's exactly what he's promising here. That's what I'm saying. Do your own research, guys, because it's exactly what he's promising here on his website. It's like, this is just a piece of my career that you can own, And it looks like that's what they're trying to do. Like, they want to do the events and the merch. I mean, it's just tight, dude. Like, because we love Sly. That's why it's tight. And it's fun. And actually, that's why, speaking of fun, we wanted to also talk about an artist slash project we met last night. Let's get him.
This one's a tight one.
Yeah, he was in the bullish space we were just talking about with Tim Cook and all these guys. And honestly, first of all, super clean pitch, like very easy to understand. I loved it. And it makes it easy for me to basically explain here on the show. Again, if you're watching this and you want to come hang out and tell us your story better than we're doing, we fully expect you to be able to do that, and we want to invite you on. So that's the theme of today for me, I guess. But GUAC Not Extra is a NFT project that believes very, very firmly that you should not have to pay extra for guacamole. Like when you're at Chipotle, Cadobo, you know, whatever, Subway, and they're like, I mean, the way he tells this story is amazing. He's like, they give you like that nasty look, like, oh, can you afford the guacamole? You know, and can you, and then it costs like $3, dude. So to get that guac on your burrito or your sandwich or whatever, and like, I love guac too, and I love avocados. Also, like, I thought it was really cool because they're also advocating for sustainable avocado farming. And I did actually know before he told us that avocados were not very nice to the environment. They're very expensive. They take a ton of water. They take a lot of land. People are like cutting down trees to make avocado farms. And so basically what they do, I just had to pull this up because when they were explaining it, I was like, what does this even look like? So if you buy one of their NFTs, I believe you are able to use this program right here where you essentially like submitting an expense, you send them a receipt and they will pay you back however much money you had to spend on that guacamole in crypto. So like you just attach your wallet and they like send you like $2 worth of crypto. And man, so fun, dude. It looks like most of it, honestly, when I started researching it myself, is I think they're in like an early stage. I think this is the time they want to like get followers on Twitter and get people in their Discord talking about like, is this a good idea? It looks like they're whitelisting. I mean, the art looks really fun, but the program behind it is just, I mean, it's great, dude. We live in Texas, so we know this struggle. You know?
That's what's cool about these spaces. You hear the wildest projects, you know, because you're in your own little world doing your own thing, but then you hear someone else in their own little world do that, you'd be like, that's a crazy project I heard. I can't believe this. I'm getting pitched this right now.
I know, dude. And just like, it feels good because it's like in a lot of these spaces, it's like, you know, it's like, it's almost like some sort of rote, like, you know, this is this and that and this and finance this and money that and found that, this, that, money. And then people get up and they're like, yeah, I have all that money stuff. There's like utility, but like, this is so fun to hear about, you know?
Right.
And that's really what you want. You want people to go look and see what you're talking about because your ideas are really cool. You know, I don't need to hear about every single minute of your roadmap. It's the honest truth, you know? So that's why that was another reason I really like this guy. I was like, damn, it was just tight, but all the links are in the description, y'all. All right, dude, let's wrap it up with Kristaps.
Yeah, Kristaps Dokan's, I believe. K.PSD is his avatar on Instagram. But yeah, another badass artist, man. You can pick that first one, and then there's this one with the astronaut a couple down. I don't even need to say anything, man.
I love the music, dude.
Yeah, for real, man. Kind of, yeah, cartoon, like animation, high class animation, cartoon kind of music. Yeah, I think these ones are pictures, probably stuff he did. That was a real wild one. If you go to the one with the astronaut, which I think is, yeah, that one. One more, this one right here, yeah, that one. This one was a pretty cool one.
I want to make soundscapes. Any artist watching or hearing, like, I want to do that with you. Hit me up.
So tight.
Yeah, we also brought up his. It looks like a NFT. Oh, the mushroom tree man is an NFT. Wow, that seems very affordable for this.
Yeah, that's not too bad. Yeah,
work honestly. Made on Blender, rendered in Cycles. Forest Brothers. We'll watch it again. Wow, this quality is so much better too.
Yeah.
And this is on Maker's Place.
Maker's Place. A little more upscale marketplace. I think it's kind of invite only as well. But yeah, I've heard people trying to get into that, and I think they might do like seasonal times you can get into it, I believe.
That's tight. That's tight. Well, he's a dope artist, so makes sense.
Show.
All right, well, let's wrap it up with a little bit of news that we found that we thought would be interesting for the people at home, and then
Ooh. Yeah, so Bored Ape Yacht Club creator raises $450 million to build a metaverse, NFT metaverse. So the funding value is Yuga Labs at $4 billion, which is Yuga Labs is the one who created Bored Ape Yacht Club. But more so of this article, I just wanted to say, like, you know, you're seeing them come in and they're trying to build, I think, almost like a video game video game and metaverse plan. So what you're seeing is they're trying to build a lot of infrastructure, and this is one of the promo videos, actually.
yeah, it's like they know they have the digital community now, right? So they're like,
Right.
you know.
Cruising in my lane fast, call it high speed. I've been working hard, yeah, I've been working nightly. If you think you'll win, not likely. I be taking shots, yeah, cold-blooded, icy. Watching numbers grow is what I call sightseeing. In the front row, run it up when they hype me. The following grows, they know how to ignite me. Call me CEO, I've been running right, see. And I ain't playing games, I create my own lane, making pleasure out of pain.
Also, I saw somebody post on Twitter that there's only 2 wallets that own one of every NFT that you see on this. Interesting side note.
So yeah, they're just trying to build that out, and it shows you big money, big companies kind of behind building it out. But, well, all I would say is what's interesting, like I said, you're going to have big infrastructure building it out one way, and then you're going to have independent artists building it out another way. So it's cool to see what's going to come out of this whole creative community, honestly.
Did you see this? Yuga Labs has been financially successful to date. A leaked pitch deck indicates that the company made $137 million last year, primarily by taking cut of transactions tied to NFT brands, with an astounding 95% profit margin.
Well, it's all digital, right? You know, that's what's kind of cool with it. Traditional means when you have these artists, you have to travel all over the place, pay a lot for like in real life travel.
Yeah, exactly.
So.
And it's the future of payment to artists, right? It's like the cost up front was like not that much because it's easier than ever to create, but then and then the marketing almost pays for itself because it's all these massive digital communities, and then all the payment, not, I don't know if it's happening like this for Yuga, but the way I believe it should happen in the future is just happening out of like all these royalty cuts, you know, that are digitally transacted and easy to follow and easy to have. And so it's interesting to see us also, you know, Yuga seems to be constantly in our purview for these like larger news stories, you know what I mean? And
Right.
so it's interesting to see that thread, like especially in this NFT space, and then to see it tied into the metaverse, like what you were just saying in this article. You know, I know we were kind of all over with it, but you know, the metaverse is like, it is real. You guys saw us in there yesterday hanging out. If you didn't, go check out yesterday's episode. It is insane.
It's a new way of experiencing the art. I mean, just from an artist and a fan point of view, it's a new way of experiencing totally immersive art.
And it's a new way of bringing value to this new art scene of NFT. Like, you know, like your NFTs, your profile picture NFTs are soon going to come with 3D avatars of the profile that you can go take into certain metaverses. Like, it's the future. It's going to happen, you know? But I think it's really exciting. I'm going to wrap it up with a shill from Karthik and I. If you're watching this, if you're hanging out with us, come hang out with us more. We're going to be around all day today. We're going to, at 8:30 Central, 8:30 p.m. Central Time, we're going to start a Twitter space. We want you to come hang out with us in the Twitter space because we could actually talk to you there. And we're going to play music and kind of bring the same vibe that we bring here. Get artists in there and talk about what they're doing, hopefully more and more. So thanks so much for hanging out with us today. Anything is possible, believe that. And come hang out with us later tonight.
Come chill with us. We're here. We're here to vibe. We're here to play music. We're here to listen. So appreciate the whole community. And come join us on Twitter Spaces if you're new to this. It's easy to have a Twitter account and just jump in there. But yeah, we appreciate everybody's time.
Night Trap. Karthik. All right, y'all. Have a great day. Come hang out with us tomorrow. We'll be in the jam room where we turn the music up and hang out and do art, check out more artists that we're hopefully kicking with us tonight in the Twitter space. So thank you guys for chilling.